What's going on, everybody? Neater17 here, and I am bringing it to you guys. We are in an exciting time right now. Today has been absolutely insane. Now, I will not, as you saw in the title, I will not be covering any of that stuff really, but I will be talking about Pokemon Day, what we have to look forward to throughout the course of Pokemon Day, because it runs from the 27th through March 3rd. So we'll be kind of going over what the Pokemon Company put on their website today, so we can kind of dive into that and see what kind of activities and stuff they have going on. And then we're going to hop into some Pokemon 2019 game information and kind of what is the most relevant current thing going on right now. I'm not getting into all the bullshit that happened today, because there's a lot of bullshit on there, so I'm sure you guys are already aware of that. So let's kind of hop into it. Right now we're on the Pokemon Company's official website, and they posted this I don't know if it's not really a schedule or activities log. It's just kind of a description of what, like a vague description of what they got going on. So it says here, this is kind of what everybody is talking about. This Pokemon Day is sure to be huge, with exciting news and events celebrating more than 20 years of Pokemon fun. Now, that's a very generic statement. People are taking that to be like, this is going to be this massive, historic event, and it very well maybe. The Pokemon 2019 game may be revealed during Pokemon Day. It's what everybody's expecting at this point, but they're kind of using this as a way of Pokemon Company hinting that it's a guarantee it's going to be there. And there's not a guarantee it's going to be there. It is extremely likely, if it's to be revealed this month, based on where we're at, that it's going to be. Pokemon Day itself is February 27th, the anniversary of the release of the very first Pokemon game in Japan, but the events planned are too big to fit into just one day. Look forward to exciting Pokemon events. So they kind of go through here, the Pokemon TCG fans, kind of what they can expect. Click here for complete details on the trade and play events. So basically what they're going to have, and I'm going to get into it on the schedule here in a second, they're going to have all of the activities that involve TCG outlined in their schedule. So it's going to be really cool. I actually got a chance to purchase the new TCG set for Team Up, and I forget what the other one's called. There's two sets. But the card art's really cool. It's got like 2 Pokemon on it, and they're very well done. There's 181 cards in the entire set. So it's going to take a while to collect them all, but I'm looking forward to it. Settle on to watch all the Pokemon episodes you want when Twitch.tv offers another Pokemon the Series Marathon from February 27th through May 5th. That's a long ass time. I'm not familiar if they do this every single year in terms of marathon showings and stuff. I'll be one to watch it because I loved the Diamond and Pearl and X and Y anime. Gen 4 and Gen 6 were my favorite animes. So I am looking forward to that. And I think you can even watch it on the mobile app too. They talk about the TCG event for the Team Up, like I just stated. Disney XD in the US will join the fun by airing blocks of fan favorite episodes on February 27th starting at 3:30 p.m. plus YouTube TV, and Canada will air a marathon of the final 4 episodes of Sun and Moon Ultra Adventure starting at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Check your local listings. To mark this year's Pokemon Day, the Pokemon Center is debuting a new line of premium apparel called Pokeball Classics. If you guys haven't got a chance to look at this, Cerebi reported on it. You can go on Cerebi.net and check it out. It's basically a clothing line for Pokemon. It's got Pokeballs on it. It's pretty cool. Not anything I'm particularly interested in, but parents buy it for their kids and stuff, and it's a good time. Let's see. The collection includes clothes and accessories, blah blah blah. Pokeball Classics collection launches February 27th at PokemonCenter.com. Following last year's big Pikachu Fungo Pop reveal, Bulbasaur is the next Pokemon to get the Fungo Pop treatment. Look for this beloved partner on the 27th. Have fun celebrating Pokemon Day. Now, they may be adding to this. I don't know, but it seems like this is kind of the run-of-the-mill summary of what's going to be going on. So as Pokemon Day approaches, as Pokemon goes, in the event that there is some type of reveal for Pokemon Generation 8 or the 2019 game, whatever it is we're calling it, there may be some additional information that's uploaded to the site saying, oh, look forward to the games, blah, blah, blah. So keep an eye on Pokemon's website. They may be adding some stuff. Let's click back to the general here. Let's click back on the home page and see what's going on. Let me make sure I'm recording. I have a huge issue with that. I did. Okay, good. The art of the Team Up. So they go over the TCG there. They had the 2019 Oceania Internationals recently, which was pretty cool. And that's really all they got. They got featured Pokemon. I'm not sure if these are just random Pokemon that they feature certain ones during the month. I don't go on this website too often, typically because unless there's like the new games on here, I won't really care to go on here. They did actually add a new trading card app to inventory all your trading cards for the sets that you buy. It's called Card Decks. It's super cool. So if you guys want to check that out, if you collect TCG, definitely do that. You can keep a digital collection of all your TCG cards with you on your phone. So if you're out somewhere and you're trading, like, oh yeah, I got that card at home, I can give it to you. Or, I can sell this, I can do that. Really, really cool stuff. So that's kind of what Pokemon Day has outlined so far. Now what I want to do is hop into the schedule. Nintendo New York posted this February 18th. So kind of wanted to just cover the schedule that they have outlined and then tie that into the new Pokemon game. So Wednesday on the 27th is the first day. They give you the time frames here. So they have face painting for kids. That's pretty cool. Trade and play card activity. And obviously the biggest thing that people are highlighting in here, and including myself, Q&A with Nintendo Treehouse. The Q&A with the Nintendo Treehouse is extremely interesting. I say that for a few reasons. One, the Treehouse is stationed out of Seattle. Nintendo Treehouse personnel. They are flying to New York City for this event. And that's odd. Even Joe Merrick said it was weird. It's like, what would you need to be there for? Q&A, kids are not going to be asking Nintendo rep questions. Plain and simple. Like that, they're not flying there for 9 and 10-year-old kids to ask them questions. Nintendo personnel questions. Now, they could be answering questions about the TCG in the event that there's some type of movie trailer or something. They could be answering questions about the movie. But they have it for 5 days. So to me, and kind of the business side of me is telling me that because the schedule came out on the 18th, they have a planned media presence on their schedule. Pokemon is the #1 media franchise in the world. So for them to have pre-scheduled slots with the Nintendo Treehouse on there, they're expecting some type of media presence to be there to ask questions, report on, etc. Which means, so the way this works on the media side of things, it's like when the president says, hey, I'm having a press conference, all the media flood there and they go to the press conference. And that's kind of what this is. Pokemon Day is saying, hey, come over here, ask us questions, collect intel on what we're talking about. So they get that PR and they get that representation. So to me, for 5 days of Q&As, again, I'm not 100% saying the game's going to be what they're talking about, but it certainly seems to be that way. Because like I said, it's just extremely odd that they would have that outline if there wasn't something to discuss in great detail about. The second interesting thing about it is too, Thursday there's nothing planned. So there's nothing there. Q&A with Nintendo Treehouse, Pikachu and Eevee appear. And it's in the evening time. In the evening time, 6, 7 p.m. New York time, that's Eastern. So in Japan at that time, it would be almost morning, early morning. So again, the 27th and the 28th are days to pay attention to in terms of if we're talking about Pokemon news, in my opinion, because the 28th, something's got to give. I don't know if it's a shorter day, maybe. There may be something you guys can fill me on I'm not aware of, but it's extremely interesting. And that's kind of what I wanted to highlight on the Pokemon Day schedule. And if you guys haven't seen this yet, take a look at it and let me know in the comment section what you guys think is going on there. Last but not least, the myth, the man, the legend himself, Junichi Masuda, posted a tweet on February 14th. Context: May 10th, 2018. I think I just said February 14th, 2018. What the hell ever. February 14th, 2019, Masuda posted this tweet. In 2018, 10 May of 18, Masuda posted a picture of himself holding a Pokeball with the Pikachu Luigi hat, giving us the name of the games. Okay, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee were revealed in the US on the 29th of May. So that's a few weeks beforehand. February 14th, if there is some type of reveal planned for the 26th, 27th, or 28th, lines up with this timeline, a few weeks out. And this is really even shorter than that, honestly. This was last week, so we have this week and then early next week, so it's really barely a week and a half out. So what people are talking about here, I mean, you're talking about conspiracy stuff. Like, people people got a parachute. They were 30,000 feet in the air and they jumped off the plane to dive into some BS. Because what people I think are missing with this is, first of all, I'm going to cover what I think is factual here. Masuda blurs out tweets quite often. He does that. Not real often, but he has done it before. I'm not necessarily sure the blurring out aspect is what we need to be paying attention to. What I care about is the candies, 226. To me, if there is a hint with the Weedle picture, that's what it is. I mean, even though the rest is blurred out, you can still see it. But he obviously wants you to focus on the Weedle. Now, for context, for those who may not be aware, apparently Weedle is something hard to find in Japan in Pokemon Go, I think, is what I've heard. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that seems to be the case. So Junichi Masuda could be ecstatic to find a Weedle. Very possible. It's also very possible he knows we're all going nuts and said 226, look out for the reveal. Now again, I'm not going to dive into what all this other crap meant. People said, Pokedex number 33 is the Nidoran line, and Nidoking evolves from Nidoran, and this number means it's Pokemon King, and dude, it is absolutely crazy. People were saying this is the direct date for April, that people were adding all these numbers up. I don't think people realize for all that to be true, he would have to find what I call God's Weedle. Okay, you would have to find the perfect Weedle of this weight, or weight, whichever one of the weight is, of this weight, this size, or I think that's height, size, the candies. I mean, dude, you would have to find the perfect Weedle, and it's damn near impossible. And Masuda wouldn't go through all that trouble. He ain't got time for that shit. He's probably developing 2 or 3 games right now. Got Town, got Pokemon. I know he's not directing Pokemon, but whatever title he's got planned out past this year, because they are working on a game. But it's crazy. So the 226 to me is indicative of a Pokemon 2019 game reveal. I do think this is a hint. I do think Masuda has given us the goods here. So if you're hype, join the hype train, because I'm hype about this. Okay, not all this other shit going on. King, Queen, Crown and Scepter, Brownie and Cookie, Joe and Paul. Like, it's absolutely insane what is going on right now. People are in legit hysteria, and I fear for people's lives on Twitter if there is no Pokemon announcement on Pokemon Day or that week. People will lose their damn minds, and I'm legitimately concerned. I really am. Although, guys, if you guys want my personal take on it, I am in with some pretty knowledgeable and very credible people, and I do believe we are getting a reveal. I do. Honestly, I'm 95% confident. The 5% is just me being cautious. But I am 95% convinced we are going to get some type of reveal for Pokemon. Don't know if it's titles. Check Twitter out. My Twitter out. I just posted a poll. Let me know what you guys are going to think we're going to see. But I do think we are getting something. If not tomorrow or Friday, next week. Now, Sunday for us in the U.S. would be Monday in Japan. So it's possible they make an announcement, reveal it on Tuesday, because that would be Monday for us in the U.S. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are going to be key days for the reveal. If you guys can stay calm until then, I mean, we're going to get something. Something's got to give here. There's too much bullshit out there going on. There's too much craziness. There's too much. I don't cover rumors or do any of that stuff. I did do one video in the past. Recently, my most recent video, aside from this one, I'm not very proud of. So I apologize for even posting that video. I hadn't made one in a while, and I kind of jumped. So it won't happen again. But this here, I wanted to touch base with you guys and just talk about some Pokemon. So if you guys think the Weedle is indicative of anything, let me know in the comment section, because I think it is, and I think we have some seriously fun stuff going on. The Pokemon account is getting much more active, which is a good thing, and I think in the days to come, we are going to have some very, very interesting tweets. So I thank you guys very much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at king_Nito17, as we are nearing the 700 follower mark, and I'm going to be covering Pokemon like a madman. And if there is something revealed, you're going to see it here first on YouTube, and I will live stream my 100% authentic reaction to the games or whatever it is that's revealed once they are revealed. So you won't have to worry about that. I will have YouTube material for the new Pokemon games when they do come. So thank you guys very much for watching. I greatly appreciate everything you guys do for the Nito Squad. Take it easy. Deuces. Have a good rest of your week. Stay hype.